Good afternoon, happy Sunday, everybody. It's Shay all day. I wanted to get on here and do a really quick video about subtle ways that the narcissist implies that you're the problem in the relationship. So I did a short probably about a month ago, and I was talking about how when the narcissist is pursuing you, they are very well put together, hair, makeup, cologne, whatever variety or gender your narcissist presents themselves at. However, especially after the devaluation stage, the narcissist pretty much comes undone. And they do this, in my opinion, especially when going out into public, to give the idea that you're the problem in the relationship, that they are so depressed that they can't carry on with their hygiene or personal appearance. I've had this experience numerous times with the narcissists in my life, where it starts to affect you one way or the other. And there's other subtle implications that they also imply. So, like I said, beginning of the relationship, when they have you up on a pedestal, they want to put their best mask forward, their best foot forward. And as soon as they start to devalue you, they will stop showering, they will stop doing their hair, and they'll go to places with you, places and spaces, and meet up with mutual friends, looking in such disarray. And this is to get people questioning, why is it that this person who was so well put together until they met you has all of a sudden just disregarded their personal appearance? Now, here's the other thing. Here's a disclaimer. This can also happen in normal relationships, but to a lesser degree. Sometimes you just don't feel like it. Sometimes you just want to have sweats. You're a little bit more comfortable. But typically, when somebody is wearing sweats and they're not showing up at their best, it is implied that this person is suffering from depression. And the narcissist very well knows that. And they want people to believe that you are the reason why they're so depressed, that you are the problem, along with them poisoning the well and telling people behind your back that you're doing all the things that they're really doing, because this is how they tell the truth. They project their confessions onto something, and they always have to solidify an object to displace all the things that are discomfort or means of discomfort to them. Another thing that I've noticed about narcissists that is kind of a subtlety in the devaluation process is that they'll usually give you some sort of pet name that's actually quite demeaning. And it might be something that you had exposed to them that you're insecure about. Well, they'll find a derivative of that insecurity in the form of some sort of pet name, and they'll use it amongst their friends, because usually, like in my experience, the narcissist had always managed to isolate me from my group of friends. And I'm sure you guys experience this too. It's very rare that you have independence from the narcissist. You end up like completely enmeshed in their world, and codependency is really at its best during these stages. So they give you these like subtle pet names that are actually put downs, and the friends know very well. And they're laughing and giving you the side eye in front of you and behind your back. And so that also goes with this whole dog whistle thing, because the narcissist knows exactly what they're doing. They're making you feel, or they're projecting these horrible feelings onto you of guilt and shame that you're not doing enough in the relationship. And other demons that rear their ugly head are things such as triangulation, where they'll like glorify someone else's appearance or attributes in front of you to make you feel even less than. And the third final thing that I'm going to talk about just really quickly, because there's all these subtleties with this disorder. It is in fact spiritual, that they really get off on is the narcissist may fake an illness. I was married to a malignant narcissist that claimed to have a back disorder, like a degenerative spine disorder. And so they were going to many doctors, and the doctors were telling them, well, maybe you should lose some weight, et cetera, et cetera. They couldn't actually find anything physically wrong, but this person was taking all these painkillers, selling these painkillers, et cetera, et cetera. But this is also the implication that you're so horrible that it started to manifest physically for them. So what they're really doing, if you really think about this, is they're projecting back everything that, because you're the reflection to the narcissist. So they're reflecting back everything that they're doing to you and them. They're showing you who you're becoming. So all of these feelings of insecurity, jealousy, paranoia are projected onto you, and you very much feel these things, and they manifest in the form of feeling like a psychiatric disorder. But the good news is if you separate yourself from narcissists and their ilk, these side effects and these symptoms will go away over time with good therapy and a good self-care regimen. But I'm probably gonna do more videos on like some of the like inner sort of like things that, you know, we don't really go into, because I'm not a licensed therapist or anything like that. I'm finishing my last semester in one of those fields. I've taken a bunch of classes on that, and then I'm gonna actually go do a graduate program, because little did the narcissists know, when they changed my whole trajectory for my education and then discarded me and delayed me finishing my degree, they actually led me onto the path where I could do the most help for, you know, the people that are actually needing the help and the answers that they need. I am also aware that there are also narcissistic therapists who line themselves up so that they have an abundant amount of sadistic supply. So let me know in the comments if you are appreciating my content. Please feel free to like and subscribe my videos. You know, I'm coming from a very like just grassroots sort of feel, like a lot of the people that I also watch on YouTube, because we've experienced these things, and there's communities for us, and you know, the more we know, the better, because this really is a spiritual warfare. We see it in the flesh, but behind the eyes, like the most scariest thing is to see that blackness in the eyes when the narcissist just doesn't care. It's just, you're really looking at a demon. And, you know, it took me years to figure out what it was, like why none of it made any sense, why I was always being blamed for things that I wasn't doing, why like things showed up the way that they did. And I had narcissists all around me. Do a complete clean slate. I had to go and run to my Father. I had to be sanctified and washed in the blood of Jesus. And a lot of us are finding that. Another interesting thing too is I'm also finding that a lot of us had gone the route of New Age, seeking spiritual answers, because when you're around narcissists, supernatural things do occur. And I am going to do a video on the supernatural things that I've experienced from the time I was a child all the way up to the very last time I was ever around narcissists. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you're all blessed, healthy, well. This has been Shay All Day. Cheers, peace, love.